Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm in a very dark, very deep cave, and that's because I'm looking for an ancient city. My basic plan here is I went about 1,000 blocks away, found a cave, looked around it as long as I could, didn't find an ancient city, I felt like I was close, and now I'm going to mine at roughly the ancient city layer, between -40 and -50, and I'm going to look for an ancient city on the way back. I might end up mining 1,000 blocks and finding nothing. I assume that's the statistically probable route, but by the time I get back, I'll at least know there's no ancient city there, and maybe I could come back here another way. The point is, I'm looking for an ancient city, and it's going to be a bit of a grind, but it's the perfect thing for Christmas Eve, which is the day that it is as I record this. So there's a fun fact for you. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. I've had a very, very interesting Christmas Eve, but I did something that I never do. Like, in my mind, it's like un-Christmassy to like go and do normal things in like the last few days of Christmas. But I went out today and it was really nice. Like, I live in a very, I live in the busiest city, the biggest city in, real Europe, as I will impolitely say to Dasher. I think, like outside of Russia and Turkey. I live in the biggest city in Europe, which is it makes it a very busy place sometimes, right? Also, I have to decide which of these two ways I'm going, and I can't decide yet, so I'm just gonna keep mining both directions until I get locked into it. Anyway, yeah, long story short, happy Christmas Eve, everybody. This is the last day of Streamless, and I figured if it is the last day of Streamless, as it is, it just made sense, like I had to be here, and, cause yeah, I know for some number of people you're going to be watching this, not right away, but maybe, on Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Like YouTube, the parasocial relationship has its downsides, especially, as we've seen in all sorts of weird scandals that come up or whatever. Like a parasocial relationship is not always the best one, but it is also a valuable source of comfort for some people to have someone who is that. Is my camera working correctly? There's a little green thing here. My bad. Oh, no, now there's a big... Okay. Just, I won't let you behind the curtain too bad. But yeah, as a result of that, I figured, like, it would be just extra important to have this little stream here where we could chat fairly normally. I'll tell you about my Christmas and what's been going on. But also, we'll talk about, our babies, people, and also beer Europe is real Europe. Yeah, that's true. If you live in wine Europe or spirit Europe. Also, my VPN might be whack, but I heard that, says Dasher. Oh, I was just saying how Moscow is a real great city. Heard very, very good things about it. Good cuisine. Baked potatoes from a fast food chain. All the things that people would say is good. Okay, so I have to make myself some torches. And so the easiest way to do that is just to drop this on the ground. Make about half of this, so I want to make 60. Also, I hear a skulk sensor, chat. Am I getting this lucky already? I made too many sticks. Whoopsie. So I'll make a stack of them, and then I'll just make another stack. And there we go. That solves my problem temporarily. And now we can pick up the blocks. And I'll see if that is a skulk sound I'm hearing. This is why we need Bedrock subtitles. I'm going to turn up my volume massively. Sorry if you hear this, but I really want to know if there's something there. Was that a skulk sensor, chat? Did I pick the wrong direction when I started? And now I'm going the right way? Again, I know it's not an ancient city if I don't see a cave here, so I'm going to keep mining. And if I activate a shrieker, it's terrible. So, yeah, as a little update, when the last time I was streaming this, something happened at the very end of the stream, where I had to go and deal with it immediately. And so I left my Minecraft running. And I didn't realize I left it running, so I came back 40 minutes later. Thank God I didn't die. It would be the dumbest way to end hardcore, right? You would have to just assume, like, Toycat just does not care about succeeding. But thankfully, I was alive, but I lost 2 days. I've now got 64 days left, chat, and I need to find silence. It's the rarest trim. By far. By, like, really far, And more importantly, it's, like, the hardest to find one. Like, I'm looking for I'm relying on a 1% chance in an already rare structure. If it was just looking around ancient cities, I could spend hours doing that. But it's spending hours looking for ancient cities that puts me not at ease. So now we can run back along this tunnel. We can go the other way. Or, no, this way has to be it. I'm going to mine upwards just in case. Like, if there's a big cave above me, it might link into an ancient city. And there's got to be something above me, right? Yeah, if we don't see something, then we just won't go up there. but it's worth taking a peek, in my opinion. Because I'm hearing zombies, I'm hearing sculpt noises. I want to see what's really up here. And if it's nothing, then I'm just wasting my pickaxe for nothing. But I've got 22 diamonds, so I can afford to do this. Definitely a deep dark back there. Yeah, maybe it's like back this way. So if we go this way now, we might dig into a cave. Or maybe we'll never dig into anything. But we'll do it anyway, just for the fun of it, right? If we want to let light in here, pro tip, we'll mine this block. That is not working as intended. We'll mine this block upwards. And then it will let our light out into there. And then we can just place a torch up there. And it will also light up down there. Maybe. Maybe it won't at all, actually. Okay, so, makes me want to explore an ancient city right now. It should. Finding ancient cities is so annoying. Yeah, I think the success of the Trial Explorer map should encourage them to make an Ancient City Explorer map. But I kind of want to talk about this in the video at some point, but I feel like Minecraft has plans for the Ancient City. I'm certain of it, in fact. I don't know what those plans are or when they're coming out, but I bet they're being worked on right now. In some level, you know, like, even if it's just emotionally. So chat, because it is Christmas, it was cool. I went down to the city today, and it was great being just around. Also, this isn't getting me anywhere. There is probably a cave around me, but it can't be an ancient city if there's nothing in here. This was just me goofing around. So how long will we be streaming today, Toy Cats? Says Zachary King. At least an hour. I'm not going to commit for anything beyond that. I'll see how long it's fun for. You know, the big Christmas man has to come at some point. And so, yeah, it's worth doing. Also, now that I haven't found an ancient city this way, I want to go back the other way. Chat, I think I might genuinely just end up digging this tunnel both ways. I think that's my move. Also, there is definitely something here. I'm activating it. That was me. So we'll dig up again, but this way. Chat, there's got to be someone up there. It's activating, but I can't see it. So do we mine back this way? I'm so lost in oh god, okay, so that's a bad sign, but it's a good bad sign, right? It's the type of bad sign I'm looking for. So I'm gonna be very careful, and I'm gonna place some wool. Oh god! Thank you, chat. What? How are you on fire? Okay, I'm getting out of there, chat. I'm getting out of there. I think it's just a tiny cave that exists to make my life sad. Chian Planer. I don't know how I got planner. Like, there's literally one N. Which is weird when you say it, that like 2 N's makes an N sound and 1 N makes a... Like, how does the number of N's influence the letter before it? But if you dive into that too much, you'll go crazy. Hi, Toycat, you should make a video about actions and stuff. I made today's video about it. It really didn't sit right with me that everyone's just saying, oh yeah, there's this pack out, and it looks so good that you should just spend $10 on it. I have these moments every now and then where I think I do something that just isn't, like, smart on a career level. You know, like, the smart thing to do is be like, oh yeah, this is so good. By the way, hit me up, Orville Studios, you know, if you have some other stuff you want me to promote, and we can, yeah. I know that's, like, the correct thing to do sometimes. But also, I'm very, very, very against the idea of people feeling like they have to spend money on Minecraft. I don't like that. That's not what I like at all. So that's why I want to make a video at least explaining the situation for people who maybe aren't that familiar with it. Maybe that's silly. Maybe no one cares. But I feel like if I made a video just to like say my piece on it, basically. Also, I think it's pronounced Cheyenne. Oh yeah, it could be Cheyenne. Cheyenne, could you tell me how your name is pronounced? I have never met a Cheyenne. Cheyenne? Yeah, it's Cheyenne's name for character on Superstore. So maybe that is it. Also, what's cooking? Says Guinea Pig's Adventure. Hey, Guinea Pig's Adventure. Fun username. Are you a bunch of guinea pigs that go on an adventure? Or are you a single, you know, how's that work? I've got lots of questions. How long have you had this hardcore world for? If you'll believe it, exactly 36 days. Elite Allow, it's very expensive. It's $10.50. I never want to tell people, like, this is an important thing. Actually, I want to talk about it, chat. Okay, let's... So, everyone gets to determine their own fair market rate. That is the norm. Also, Queer Grasshopper Leaps. Thank you for the 455th member. Thank you so much for becoming a member on Christmas Eve. It is a great Christmas gift to me. Also, I've got myself some bubble tea. I always want that to be a more dramatic noise. Oh, I've got a very weird bubble tea. I think it's like pineapple, peach, and kiwi or something. It's also I have 4 guinea pigs, just 1 mil subs today. Best YouTube, best Christmas gift ever. You have 1 million subscribers, guinea pigs adventure. Is that is true? Oh, sorry. Oh my god, sorry, I shouldn't have done that midstream. Congrats, man! 1 million subscribers is huge, like ridiculous. Like I remember, I'm sure you do too. Like in the day, hitting 1 million subscribers was this impossible, like, you became the superstar. I remember I've been watching some, like, decade-old videos recently, like a bit of nostalgia. YouTube knows what to feed you, you know, like, but I've been watching some older videos recently, and one of the things that is, like, crazy is people will be like, oh, yeah, like, back in the day, this huge guy, he had, you know, about 7,000 subscribers before any of us had any 1,000 subscribers. And it's funny, because nowadays, if, like, even though I think objectively 7,000 subscribers is, like, ludicrous, right? You know, think about that in, like, how many classrooms full of people it is. So, yeah, 1 million subscribers is crazy big. Congratulations. It's bubble tea today, more Christmassy. You're right, you know, let's be more Christmassy in general. I've got a, or maybe I'll die. I've got a Christmas hat somewhere, chat. I can't find it, so I'll put on my Christmas shirt instead. I have a Santa hat, but I don't know where it is right now. So instead I'll put on my Christmas shirt. Merry Christmas, everybody. Unless you don't celebrate it. In which case, you know what? I can still wish you a Merry Christmas. Who's gonna stop me? Luckily, minecoins are cheaper in my local currency. I think that is the wild thing about the... Like, every single store... Oh. So I will trigger the warden if I do this. But chat, this might be an ancient city. I don't know. But that's a good sign, right? Okay, so we're just going to keep mining. And if we go through it, we go... Oh. Ancient. It's the right layer. Okay, so we're going to have to break this. That's a skeleton. Shall I light him on fire? I'll use the sharpness axe. Perfect. And then we'll break that. And then we'll break that. And then... Yeah, this isn't an ancient city. I hoped. I believed. But I was incorrect in that. So yeah, I need to run around and, like, light this up, really. But I shan't. Okay, so... Here we go. Back we go. I really don't want you to die. Me neither! This is... 100 days in hardcore is, like, impressive. But 100 days in hardcore and having, like, taken down every structure, which whether I get silence or not, I think I'll have gone to every single place, right? Oh, God, chat. Okay, so I'm gonna get in here just in case the warden comes. Oh, what? Okay. I think I would survive that, but I don't like that it is here anyway. So we just need to go through this whole cave. Gonna let you explode over that. Just fine with me. Oh, did that reveal something? No, it did not. Then we're just gonna cover this up. Or, like, put, you know, just put that there and that there. Just, like, get rid of it. And then let's just keep mining forwards. I'm looking for ancient cities, nothing else. I mean, let's look at timer. Oh, it must have stopped it, sir. Okay, so how long have we been streaming? 14 minutes. It's very frustrating. My timer is like, oh no, okay. I've got the most frustrating timer software on YouTube. And the solution is get a better one. But I can't get the most popular timers to work. They're all garbage. It's like one of the most important things for a stream. And they're all very janky. Or I'm just an old man who can't change. One of the two. Don't die, lol, says Guinea Pig's Adventures. I'll try my best not to. The silent stream would be a fun gift from the Minecraft god. You know, if we keep streaming for 3 hours, right? Maybe at midnight we could get silence. Like, I think that would be perfect timing. Love your drinking stream. Wanted to help
I
you.
love your drinking stream. Wanted to help pay for your lobster
That
roll.
lobster roll was so good. It was so good. I feel like the stream went really well. Like, I woke up the next morning being like, okay, yeah, definitely drank a substantial amount. I feel like that lobster roll came at the exact right moment, because I was feeling, like, wild before that moment. And then as soon as I ate, I was feeling, like, under control at least. And it's interesting what a difference that food can make. But thank you, Twisted. I appreciate the tip. Also, thank you, 2 years today. Toy Wives is gender neutral. Exactly. You can be a wife and a you know, there's don't let anyone tell you it's not. Did you get one from Harrods yet? Says Cat Beanie. I looked into going today. I really wanted to. It was but they said they closed at 5, and I've got a really bad experience of like around the holidays, just places being like, yeah, we don't do the high effort stuff today. Like, why would we? We're here for the basics, you know. I did want to go. I really wanted to. But sadly, I did not. I think I might have to go, like, just after we get back. Yeah, chat, if you want to know my vague plans, I'm going to have, like, I think the first Christmas of my life is the whole day is going to be, like, chill, relax, more or less. I'm going to watch a lot of movies, eat some good food. And then I think the day after I'm going to do, like, the family stuff. Also, I like how you deleted the Firefly leak community post. I was just confusing as many people as I was helping with that one. Also, oh, I was meant to add something about that to a video. I look forward to the premium lobster roll review. I'll make sure to share something with you, Kat. Also, yeah, Andrew, what is your hair care routine? Every day to every, like, day and a half, I put shampoo in it. And then that is my routine. Every time, like, I feel like you're meant to have something you do, like, after you get out of the shower. But I think I was meant to not let that die. Whoopsie. So let's drop this on the ground, and then let's throw an anvil down. No, not an anvil anymore. An enchantment table. Get it down there. And then we're going to have to make a brand new table of some form, which we can put, like... Can we put it in the ceiling? No. So we'll put it, like... We'll make this work. It'll be fine. My teenager now wants a lobster roll. Oh, that's an expensive habit. That's... You might be better off saying, look, just get into the harder stuff. Like, get in some blow. Get in some heroin. Like, just pick a less expensive addiction. This will cripple you in the long run, because it will. But, you know, maybe in a good way too. So now I'm gonna make a pickaxe, and then I'm gonna make some torches. Hopefully not too many. Okay, made too many torches. That's fine. Then I'm going to enchant the pickaxe using the lapis, which is hanging around in here. I'll just drop some torches on the ground. There's plenty of those to go around. That's not what happened. I dropped that on the ground, so that. Efficiency 1, efficiency 1, or efficiency 1. Again, I wanted an efficiency 2 pickaxe, so I was going to combine them together, but I totally got distracted, and I hope you can understand why. Put that back into the bundle. Then let's break this, and put that back into the bundle. And then let's put that down. And then let's pick these up. Actually, I'll pick them up after we've... like, we'll just place 2 torches, and then we can pick them up instinctively. I feel like they've ruined action stuff with the new textures. I know you can turn it off, but it still feels worse. I don't know why. Yeah, the automatically combined texture pack is really, really interesting. It's like a marketplace rule. Bro, actions and stuff is so freaking overpriced. Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm insane for saying that. I feel like I think overpriced is unfair. Okay, let's talk about creator pricing. I think it's really important we have a chat about this. I think that in the truest economic sense of the word, you get to price your product at whatever you want. They could come out and say it costs $100, and you would be right to say I don't like that, but you wouldn't be right to say they have to sell it to me for less. But there's kind of like social rules, as well as, you know, like explicit rules. And one of the kind of like social norms is that entertainment, the value, the price and the value have to be unlinked. Have you ever noticed that, like, every single video game, with, like, very few exceptions, like, a major game, right, has to cost $60? Have you noticed how all CDs cost, I think it's like £10? I'll be honest, I haven't bought a CD since I was 12. No, actually, I bought one CD when I was 17. But it was on Amazon and it was used, so I think I'd defeat the whole point of my argument. But this is also how people feel about tickets, right? I talk about the ticket sales debacle all the time. For some reason, people find it offensive when it costs a different amount to go to a concert based on, you know, like, based on how close you want to sit or anything like that. So usually concerts cost the same regardless where you're sitting. Music costs the same regardless which artist you're getting. But, interestingly, Minecraft and creator goods in general aren't the same. How much creators charge for their merch varies quite a bit. How much, like, I can go on the marketplace right now. I can buy a national park map. I still need to check that out. There's the team, large thanks to Kat and Chantel for this, but we put together a plot for the map. And I haven't looked at it yet, because I don't want to spend... I need to ask someone for a code, maybe. I hit a point recently where I was like, I feel like I'm spending so much on this. But yeah, like, as a creator, you have the choice of whether you charge $9.90, $6.60. I feel like if you're charging $60.90, you need to be justified, and the justification can't be, well, a lot of people were excited for it. But that is also, I think that is the system we're in, and that's why they can do it. Mostly Chantal. Are there any Christmas foods you forgot to eat this year? Oh no, I've just been eating so many pigs and blankets. I had dough balls and blankets today. Yeah, I've been, I do feel like I've eaten everything Christmassy already, with the exception being turkey. I'm excited to eat something big and Turkish. You know, have I eaten something turkey? I don't think I've eaten something turkey. I need to get some turkey in my life, I guess. Also, are there any, yeah, the vanilla versions of actions and stuff is still slick. Yeah, they had to bundle it with a resource pack, which is like, it's the marketplace being goofy, right? It's the marketplace being goofy. The price is where supply and demand meet. If people are willing to pay $30 for a Minecraft skin, the creator will charge $30. Yeah, so here's the thing though, Balo. That isn't quite true on the marketplace. Or rather, it's not true for every other piece of entertainment. Am I the only one who thinks Andrew looks like Oscar Piastri? Is that the guy who killed his wife? Or is that the racing car driver? Because I'm going to be complimented or offended based on which one you think I've done. I feel like I could drive right. I feel like you put me in a different life. Like, you give me moderately wealthy parents, and they tell me, like, you can follow your passion no matter what. You know, something I, like, this is really interesting, but a lot of people have, like, parents who are really supportive of everything they do. And I think a lot of people, like, get bitter about that, where they're like, yeah, I could be, you know, a race car driver, but only if I'd had parents that would spend enough for me. The same with, like, skiing. I got into skiing so late in life, I get destroyed on the ski slopes by 7-year-olds. Because if you learn at 7, the balance is so much more intuitive, and you think about it more naturally. Whereas I have to think, I'm going to tighten my calf so that I increase my grip on the ground. It's terrible. Your Wild is on the marketplace too, right? It says Guinea Pig Adventures. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? With regards to my map, the way I would love to sell it, like, genuinely, I wish the marketplace supported this. I want it to be, this map is free if you want. Pay what you feel like, you know, for this map. Or rather, I'd set it like, pay $1 or whatever you want. Like, I feel like pay what you want is a really ideal way to price things. And if a lot of people say they're not willing to pay for it, okay. But it would broaden the amount of people. Some people would pay more, and it would broaden the number of people who can access the content. I feel like pay what you want. Maybe it's less popular in the age of, like, shoplifting that we found ourselves in. You know, maybe we've experienced pay what you want a bit too much. Kind of like Gumroad. Is Gumroad pay what you want? Also, wait, I've been here before? Chat. Oh, that is a bad sign. Okay, so there's no ancient cities this way. I guess we'll go the other way. It's good. It's interesting how there were diamonds right here, and I never would have known otherwise. So at least I got some diamonds, chat. We can celebrate that much. But let's go back the other way, and let's pick up some lapis, because I think I left some on the ground, and I need some more. Put the same map up for free, and then put it again, but charge for it. So that's not quite the same thing. Again, I feel like the only way that pay what you want works is if you let people know that they're not outsmarting you by paying nothing. That, like, that's valid. You would like it if they didn't, but you're fine with that. Like, if you let people... When people feel like they're outsmarting you by getting something for free, they feel like they've done something good. Whereas if you say, pay what you want, if you can't pay anything, that's fine. Then people will pay nothing when they can pay nothing. And they will pay something if they feel like it is worth something, right? It's the, I don't know. Oh, no, that's gotta be bad. That's gotta be bad. It's what the church plate collection logic, I would say, if you had to compare it to something. Like, make giving the optimal outcome, and you can genuinely make it an optional outcome. Oh, chat. Maybe there is something up here. Oh, it's dark. So, there's a real chance. Okay, there's a real chance if I go up here, I'm gonna activate a shrieker inside of a big cat. Okay, I'm gonna break that shrieker right now. Remove the danger. Okay, is there anything around here, chat? I need there to be something around here. Okay, I'm gonna break both of these. I'm gonna do it, chat. I've done it before, I'll do it again. I didn't do it again. No! No! I'm lost! Okay, I'm not... Okay, that's a bad idea. Let's get out of that. Oh, he's coming, chat. He's coming. I'm running. I'm running. He's not getting me. He's not getting me. Unless he's above there, in which case I'm dead. Yep, let's ignore that. The first time I saw I made this and it's free, but if you like it, send me money. I laughed. I think it was still the 1980s. Yeah, I've seen, I think the most valid way you do it is you say, I think on the internet it only works if you say the minimum has to be 1 cent or something. Because otherwise, you may, like, I think this is, there's a Gabe Newell quote about this. Like, if piracy is the better service, people will do it regardless of their feelings on, you know, piracy, because it's like, people are rarely pirates out of principle. There are some people who exist that way. But it's largely that people go, man, yeah, buying something sucks real bad, so I'm just not going to. That's a promising cave. Yeah, it really was promising, but there's a warden in it, so I'm gonna avoid that warden. I'm finding so many diamonds. What do you do with this many diamonds, chat? Like, I've already got diamond armor. What am I meant to do with the rest of this? So yeah, I can make a full set of silence trims, which is the good news. If we get silence once, I'm gonna silence trim all my armor. Oh, this is promising cave too. This is a very promising cave. So I'm gonna rush in here and I'm gonna destroy anything that looks like it might kill me. This is pretty dangerous to walk through the cave destroying sensors. But it is what I'm gonna do. There shouldn't be any mob spawning here. If it's a true deep dark biome. Wait, is that a mob spawner? I think that is. Okay, so let's get this done. I think fire aspect might be the most dangerous thing that I've put on a tool. I was just trying to cook food easier, and I think it's led me to some much more dangerous places. Bones. Love them. Coal. Love it. A bucket? Less specific feelings. This might take me somewhere. Like, in the abstract, it's worth exploring. But I don't have high hopes, chat. Hey, thank you, El Wisan Temp. Massive appreciation. Man, I really appreciate the number of people becoming members over the... If you do become a member, you get access to the latest member-only Let's Play. You get access to the bloopers, and you get the green name and the fuzzy feelings that hopefully you care about. Build jukeboxes to use as furnace fuel. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do at this point, Robert Prost. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself out here, and then we're gonna check this way. I should mine the rest of the diamonds.
Merry Christmas, IBX Warden's morning alarm toy cat.
Isabel, thank you so much. That's a very funny tip. I like when people are like, you know, I'm always amazed that people are like, yeah, I will give you money and I will make you laugh. That is, you know, you don't owe a streamer that. You can leave a tip that says, this morning I woke up, and that would be fine. If you need to tell someone about that, you can. If you want to tell me about your weird dream, you know, like you know, it's the same thing as like you could pay anything. You could leave anything in there. You could tell me your feelings on windowsills. And so what I think is real nice is people are like, nah, I want to say something that is exciting. And so thank you, Isabel. Whew. My husband sells builds and custom weapons for people on Minecraft builds, and he's learned giving people free things does not boost sales for non-free things. Pricing things for $1, however. Yeah, the same logic there, right? It's very, very weird. Free things have to come in the right context. It has to be very easy if you can make a purchase afterwards. But if it's easier to get something for free than to make a purchase, there's still a mental barrier. There's a lot of like sales logic into it, but yeah, basically, it's the hardest thing about giving away things for free is you can't have people think they're sneaking one over on you by doing it, because otherwise you know, like, and it sucks because, you know, it feels really good to sneak one over on companies by getting freebies they don't want you to. But also, if everyone does that, then obviously it doesn't work. I'm gonna throw these on the ground, and then I'm gonna just make a pile of bone meal. Like, how many piles of bone meal? That should be enough piles of bone meal. We'll just make some more glowberries. New video out, dude? Oh, wow. Faster than I was expecting. Assuming you mean my video. Let's check if you mean my video. Hey, can't stay long, y'all, but I'm loving the stream series, says Hannah Jies. Thank y'all kindly for the very nice message. You know, I was expecting to have a little sippy tip today. Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even see this thumbnail, chat. I hope it's good. It looks good to me. As a windowsill fan, so I did not wake up. Oh, sorry, I did wake up this morning, says Lionel Hut. And then we got, as a windowsill fan, I switched to Linux sills. 10 out of 10. Very, very high quality. Appreciate it massively, that guy who makes random stuff. You know, I feel like there's a joke about, you know, one of my best team members uses Linux, but it really feels like he does it as like an act of punishment to himself. If you're familiar with Deshi, you might have heard him talk about it. But he's like, yeah, there's no icons, there's no GUI of any form. I have to just type in the command prompt, or I guess it's not called that on Linux, to get where I want to go. And I genuinely want to ask some days, like, is that better? Is that fun? I need to know. Also, I love how philosophical your videos / live streams end up being, says Guinea Pig's Adventure. I was recording a video about Bedrock versus Java today, and I realized it accidentally proves, like, there's a really fascinating point about how, like, you know, everyone thinks they want immortality until you consider what immortality actually would be. Like, I love the idea of, like, monkey paw wishes, where, like, you know, you think you're getting something good, but you actually get something disastrous. Because, you know, you can fulfill lots of wishes in ways that seem good, but are actually not. And immortality is the one where, oh, maybe chat, maybe. It's down. There wouldn't be an ancient city down, or would that be? Okay, so I'm gonna be very cautious as I mine through here. If I set up an alarm for the warden, then I will. Should we just? Okay, let's set this up first. Then let's break this block. And then, this isn't as promising of a cave as before. But, okay, we're going to break this, I think. Yeah, that was smart. Maybe it links somewhere into something. No, I think it's just a nice patch of ancient... I think it's just a nice patch of deep dark. I don't think it leads me anywhere. It's very sad. But, reality is that way sometimes. Sometimes you mine in... Oh! No, that's a... summon over there. Sometimes you mine and you don't find, but this is something. Okay, it's a big cave. That's good enough for me. So that's a Shrieker. Glad I didn't activate it. Let's hope there's not another one next to it. Perfect. There's not. And then we'll mine this as well. And we'll mine this, and we'll put a torch over there. And then maybe another torch over there. Chill. Okay, so this cave looks bad because it's dripstone, but it looks like the deep talk keeps coming in and out. So we might find an ancient city like just attached to all of this craziness. So that's what I'm going to be specifically looking for. Is that a diamond ore? Chat. Well, I'm gonna end up with a full stack of diamonds. What am I meant to do with them? I've got 71 diamonds. I'm at day 38, and I have 71, and I'm genuinely not looking. I can't specify enough how much I do not want the diamonds. But yeah, there's a lot of things. There's like it's a really ancient like human myth, this idea of like the cursed chalice, and that like even the very best things that everyone says they want actually come with huge downsides. Because I think the most useful single rule to learn about life is that almost everything in life has trade-offs. There is a trade-off matrix for basically every decision you can make. And to put that in simplest terms, like for every minute you spend making money, you know, working your job, it's a minute you can't spend looking after your body, you know, staying in shape, you know, which means you'll live slightly less long than someone who does. But every minute you spend looking after your body is a minute you can't spend with your family, you know, like direct or indirect. And every minute you spend with your family is minutes you can't spend with your friends. Every single thing you do removes the ability to do something else with that time. If I break this, it will activate the Shrieker. If I go to the Shrieker, there's 3 of them. The Warden is getting spawned. There's no way around that unless I get far enough away, which I will. Go. Okay, so I'm going to rush across this cave just in case, but I bet it goes nowhere. It's just, we're so low and it's so big that it feels worth a shot. Hand the diamonds over to me. Yeah, if you want some diamonds. Also, look for diamonds equals find the ancient city. Has that ever happened to anyway, chat, if you're watching this, have you ever been looking for diamonds and found an ancient city by accident? Real talk. I want to know. Also, please tell me this isn't 1 million in euros. It is sadly 1 million in euros. You are now bankrupt, Irish lad. I didn't know until really recently, like, the old Irish currency before you guys joined the Eurozone was called the Irish pound. Apparently pound used to be a really common, like, suffix for currency. I don't know why. Who's to say how that happened? But I think it's so interesting that Ireland decided to go with the euro currency. I'd love to have someone do like an analysis of how much that benefits like Ireland in particular. Because for most European countries, the biggest benefit is that you can go to your nearby neighbor and you'd have the same currency. But like Ireland's nearest neighbors are like the UK and Iceland, and the UK uses the pound still obviously, and Iceland uses the krona. Is Iceland actually closer than France? France might be closer. I bet I'm like ignoring all the ocean. You know, but I don't imagine there's as much Ireland to France trade as there is, you know, Ireland to UK. Anyway, the point I'm trying to raise here is I think it's cool. This is just a random geography fact. I forgot to mention in my video today, chat. I always consider, like, I write down all the things I want to go through in news videos. And so for this news video, I was like, I don't need to write it down. I remember to bring it up. I found a place in Canada called Big Salmon. You can fact check it. It's in whatever the Northwest one's called, like the Yukon. There's just a town called Big Salmon. And I forgot to mention it. I thought it was so important I could never forget. And so if you watch my news video, just know it's worthless. You don't need to. Yeah, I think when are you guys getting the EU update? I think we uninstalled that one. I think we found it. I don't know. I think we found that it was incompatible with another update that we wanted to install, and so we simply got rid of it. So we can't go up there. This was hopeful. There was a good chance, but it didn't go somewhere. Most pounds were literal pounds of silver. Yeah, It is, when you think about it, it is weird that currency now means currency. Like, you know, to some extent, a dollar means like, oh yeah, that means a currency that the United States government guarantees will be worth some amount, right? That is the guarantee. Whereas it used to be the guarantee in a pound is like, well, it's worth a pound of silver. If you don't like its value as a note, you can take it as physical metals that will be worth something somewhere. Are you going to try the igloo map tonight? It says, Geert Bierkewelt. You know, maybe. Would you like me to? So I was thinking of streaming a bit tomorrow, chat. I don't know, like, it might literally just be like, hop on, say hello. Because I know a lot of people, every year people ask, and usually the answer's like, I literally couldn't if I wanted to. So I'm going to give it a try one year, like, see what it does to my psyche. I was thinking of either doing the igloo thing, you know, just testing it a bunch of times, or doing some super flat. Also, I'm Dutch, by the way. Never would have guessed Geert. Geert. The name does not give that one away in the slightest. So, but you never installed the newest update. You're still running on 20. Also, my God, just chat. It's such an inconvenience to keep running into these. Like I don't have enough. Look at this. I'm at 59. What happens when I hit 60? Oh God, there's too many. The 63. Chat. If I find another diamond vein, what am I gonna do about it? I've got too many diamonds, and I need more ancient cities. But maybe we'll find one, you know. Or maybe this is a silly errand, and maybe I'm like digging in the wrong place. I know that between here and home there should. Well, I know that between here and home, I should be in the right spawning zone. But like with structures like this, you don't know if like there's none within 900 blocks of me, or I don't know if there's one directly to my left. Like there could be 6 blocks that way in Ancient City that I just haven't seen. Make a diamond block and leave it behind. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do actually, is make diamond blocks for my bundle here. That could be a good idea. I'm hearing lava now. That's promising. Yeah, diamond blocks are what I'm gonna have to do. What happens when I hit 64 diamond blocks though? We all know it's a possibility. What happens then? I think I might do mining for deep slate in my Let's Play, by the way, chat. I think that might be fun. Or mining for deep slate emeralds, I should say. I've got a lot of deep slate. What did I miss last stream, says Irish lad. Nothing much. I had a couple of drinks. Went very well. Make a stack of jukeboxes. Yeah, the stack of jukeboxes, I guess. Yeah, honestly, yeah, duplicating trims will be handy later, I guess. We might like that. Crying about all his bling, first world problems. Yeah, you know, let's think of it as a positive again. So, yeah, the lack of anything here is worrying to me. And I think I'm getting close now to where my ancient city was. So I have to make a right turn soon anyway. I forget when it was. It was around about 7,000. So I'll make a right turn here. I'm just picking 6969 as my logical turning point. And then we'll see what we find. I'll mine this through just in case future me gets confused. And let's see where we go. I finally got to my PC so I can watch the stream properly. You know, there are some tasks that just feel wrong to do on a phone. I can't watch live streams on a phone. It's like, I need my phone to, you know, like, to do some other stuff while I'm watching the stream, right? Keep going south, says Ziggyzisk. Which way is south? Wait, south? Yeah, south is positive Z. Interesting. Do you need me to once again promise you £25 if you find a city? You know, Isabel, I would love that. I'll try. I feel like I feel like anyone in chat, if you want to make a bet against me finding an ancient city right now, please do it. It's the only strategy we found that consistently works. Let's hope that this one does. If you get extra diamonds after 64, I will consume them. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you to offer. But yeah, I'm gonna just mine this way. I miss watching streams on my PC. Like, if we could mine this way, too. Or we can mine this way. Or we can mine this way. Maybe back here there's something now. Yeah, it could be worth mining something in between. I don't know. Also, £10, you have 5 minutes, says Isabel. I watch on my TV, just pop on the phone to chat. Yeah, exactly. TVs are great too. TVs are like the you know, the watching things part of the internet without the, you know, browsing things part of the internet. It's great. You don't feel any pressure by buying things on the internet. No internet shopping on there. Was that slime efficiency 1 actually real in the update video you posted today? If so, it was hilarious. Yeah, I know. Potato122. I was very shocked to find it. I don't know how they're picking the items. I'd love to look through the list. But yeah, I have to go find that in my Let's Play world now. Also, I can't believe you watched the video and you made it here already, Potato122. Welcome to here. Oh, my stomach hurts. I've been eating questionably today, chat. This is all on me. I did order for dinner last night. I just had a milkshake. Oh, that's a good sign, right? This has to be a good sign. No, it's just like, what is this? There's a cave down here. Let's go check it out. It'd be silly not to, right? Let's see what's happening in here, and then we'll come back in there. Yeah, nice. Let's do it. So stack up. Stack up. Oh God. Did not see that. Not a problem though. So now we just run down this cave. See where it takes me. Oh! Wait! No. I thought it was an ancient city. I was sure. I felt something there. Well, I have to go. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Misty. Oh, there is an ancient city. Wow, you picked a good time or a terrible time. How does that happen? Does someone have to lose for Minecraft to give you good RNG? Is that what happens? Is that the only way that it works? I'm sorry, Isabel. This isn't fair. This is oh, it's actually, there was one over here too. Is it a different ancient city? Like, it has to be. It might not be. So let's light this place up thoroughly first of all. I need to have a safe spot, and I need it to not be surrounded by all of these fellas. Make sure there's no. Ooh. Yeah. Also, wow. Right as I'm leaving. Yeah, it was great to see you, Guinea Pig Adventures. It's fun that you hit 1 million subscribers today. I wanna, I'm sure enough people in your life gonna congratulate on this. It's like it's the one YouTube achievement everyone knows. But really, good job. You killed it. I think that's so awesome. And I hope you hit 2 million soon. But yeah, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. How are you doing on this fine day? Yeah, we gotta be careful about that stuff. Okay, so this is Ancient City number 4. Chat, statistically, it's just as likely as any other to have silence trim. But I'm gonna be honest, I really want... Also, Isabel, the Ancient City Finder. I'm starting to think, yeah, that Isabel has a sense. They're like, you know, must be near an ancient city. Or maybe, is Minecraft trying to screw them? Or are they trying to screw themselves? You know, they like, you know, I know an ancient city's coming soon, and so I'll make it into a tip. I don't know. All I know is it's great. Thanks to Cat means a lot. I've been eating you since grade school. You should not. That is. You know, chat. Don't believe the allegations. He has not been eating me. He had no idea how you managed to do this. I've been streaming for 50 minutes. I was about to give up and be like, okay, it's Christmas Eve. You don't always get good RNG on Christmas Eve. Let's do something less stressful, maybe the igloo thing. But yeah, I don't need to apparently. I'm gonna make myself a little staircase up here, I think. I'm gonna be very careful about it. Actually, let's make it like a really safe staircase, like one where I literally can't get it wrong. So, place the torch over there, and then let's make this impossible to mess up, because I'm gonna have so many blocks anyway that this being safer will make my life safer. So then we go over here, and then we're gonna fill that in, place a torch on it. So the basic idea here is if I have to sprint away from the warden, I have a place that I can go. And by making it so there's a small gap that we've got to jump over here, we can make sure we're more likely to succeed. Okay, now we're gonna torch up there. And we're gonna have to do the classic system, chat. Also, goodbye. It was great to see you. More seriously though, I appreciate the tip. Appreciate the kindness. I appreciate the tip though, Isabel. You know, I have a, what was that, Freudian slip? I have such a high appreciation of money as a gift that I can't not thank for it. So yeah, the correct thing you're meant to do is you surround one of these with wool, and then you know what we're meant to do here. But I don't know about that one. I think we're just gonna break this one here and hope for the best. Okay, went well. Now, if we can break both of these one after another, that would also be great. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break one, then immediately break the other. Okay, didn't work, didn't work. Oh, I have my warning back. It's been more than 10 minutes, chat. Perfect. You love to hear it. You love a good success story like that. And so that means we can roll right back in here. Okay, so now we can place a torch safely. I thought there would be a chest around here, but there's not. It's one of these weird rooms. There's a good chance we can place that there. I'm going to have to be very cautious about where I place these torches. I'm going to start on the right side of the ancient city and then come left. That is my move. Also, I've got 45 levels, chat. Oh, okay, that's got to be a warden, right? No? Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, okay. Apparently, that's useful to know. So I'm just going to run away from that. And I'm going to get up. And again, I'm going to use this little jump here. There we go. Now we sit up here for a bit, where I can watch the warden. And there was a chest right there, as it turns out. Yay, no big guy. Yeah, I thought that was going really well. Nice wide staircase for the warden. Yeah, so if you ever want to make a mob-proof staircase... Oh, is he coming? He made a noise like he could smell me. He shouldn't be able to. We can just go into another part of the ancient city, though. So let's make a staircase down here next. There is a chest over there I want to make sure I get. But first, let's do some stuff over here. So is there just the one shrieker here? I think there is just the one. Nope, there's two. Unless, if there's no skulk sensor around, I can get them both. If there is, we're summoning the warden. Let's do it. Oh, I did it! I did it perfectly, chat! It's so rare you can pull up a double like that. But that feels good. That feels good. So now we're going to start going left around the ancient city. So a reminder, chat, we're looking for a trim that has a 1.2% chance of spawning per chest. We have, if we're lucky, about 20 chests in here. And so here is my first 1.2% chance. Some nice leggings that will vanishing and bind themselves to me. And yeah, just, it's fine, I guess. There is also a chest up there, so let's go for that next. So, is that another geode? Apparently they spawn everywhere. Oh, yeah, that is a geode. I'm not crazy. So we'll climb the ladder. I'm going to be very cautious about a shrieker just being at the top somewhere. But this is perfect. It's unaffected by skulk. And second chance of it has gone nowhere to. Which is chill. This is the expected result is we go through every chest. And any individual chest has a very low chance of giving it to me. But as I go through more chests, the odds of me not getting it should go down by collective total, right? Like if you go to 1,000,000 chests and you don't get it, that would be odd. Even though on the 1,000,000th and 1,000,000th chest, you wouldn't expect to get it. It's the weird thing about how statistics work. They just break our brains. You want to hear it's a 1% chance, so if you do something 100 times, you guarantee to get it. But it's like how heads and tails are a 50% chance, but you can flip a coin and it goes heads 3 times in a row. And if it didn't, you'd be able to, no, I'm going to break this, I'm going to break this, I'm going to break this. If it didn't, then you would be able to make a lot of money. But even then, it would just be probability, but not independent. So let's now go back towards that previous warden, if we can. This is a really calm ancient city, by the way. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel good about it because of the, what I mentioned before. I've been really optimistic for the last couple ancient cities, And they've humbled me both times. Like, yeah. You think you've got great odds, but you don't. That's not how it works. And so I feel like this time I'm just going to go in and say, it's my day job, right? It's my little day job. I run in here, I open the chests, and I don't expect anything. If I get a nice bonus, you know, a little Christmas bonus, that's nice. But I don't expect the Christmas bonus. So, what up over here? Oh, a chest. Love to see it. Don't love to see that. Let's open the chest anyway. Oh my god, yeah! I made a whole speech, and that was a lie. I was tricking you, fate. Yeah, what about that, Minecraft? I was really hopeful. I hadn't achieved a stoic position. No personal growth for me. I knew that was happening the whole time. Ooh, I don't technically have it, so I can't add to my thing. As soon as that warden's gone, I'm going in there and I'm getting it. And it looks like we're in a cave where this is going to pay off for me. And I'm at the perfect spot. I can get rid of some of my goddamn diamonds. Woo! We did it. We did it. Yeah. I'm gonna be trimming some armor today, chat. Let me just tell you that much. So, yeah, this is a really cool cave. And I'm just gonna sit in this corner. Oh, actually, diamonds. See, I can only mine 1 diamond. I've hit an exact stack of diamonds. If it gave me another diamond, it would be inconvenient at this point. The game has perfectly worked out today, chat. Oh, I was very, you know, I'd gotten myself to the stoic mindset, but I didn't like being there, you know. I am much happier where I am right now. So, chat, is it worth going into the rest of the ancient city? I think statistically, no. I think it feels weird to treat it that way. Oh, the warden's still around. Nope, warden's just going now. I wish I'd grabbed it, but I knew my inventory management was so bad that I'd make a mistake if I tried. So I just figured, let's not. And I think that might have been the right call. So I'm going to really be careful in case a different warden went away just then. Because there are a few wardens, obviously. Just going to sneak in. Yep, sneaking in is working so far. Was it this one, chat? Or was it... I felt like it was in here. Okay, let's break the shriekers. Or should we just... Okay, I'm going to sit up. Let's just grab it, put it in this bundle. Whatever it is, we grab it in the bundle, and then we run. I think it was this one. Okay, in the bundle. Oh, do I want any of this? I don't have time to think. There's the warden. Okay, run. He can't climb up the stairs, no matter if he sees me or not. It's good. We are done. We did it. Trim number 5, and it's the hardest trim of all. I got it. I can't believe I've got it, but I've got it. Oh my god. Okay, you know, I'm changing the stream title. I found silence. Yeah. I am Santa delivered early to you. You know, I've learned from that Santa operates on... Wait, Dasher, what's your time zone right now? It is +2, right? Is it exactly midnight 01 there? Santa is Russian, and therefore, we know that, you know, Santa has some questionable beliefs on, you know, like, you know, women in Ukraine. But what we do know is that when it comes to the goods, Santa delivers.
The last few months haven't been great, but watching your live streams and videos have given me an escape. Merry Christmas, Toy Cat, and happy holidays to everyone watching.
I'm so glad they have Struggle Bunny. I do this every year, and it sometimes feels like, I don't know, like, when you say the same thing over and over again, it feels almost, what's the word, performative, right? Which, you know, you could argue everything I ever say is performative. Like, I am literally making some form of performance here. But it's still, despite that being true, it's something that I want to say anyway. Because I think it's important to hear. Like, I think that Christmas is a big time of year, but that doesn't make it automatically good or great. Or is this going to lead me back into the ancient city? I think it is. I think I'm going to go back to where there was a lava pit, and I'm just going to make a portal. And if it takes me out to the same nether, it takes me out to the same nether. Because we're at Y10. I think going back to the surface doesn't make sense. I think we're on bastions now, chat. I would like to find nether fortresses instead. Actually, yeah, I think I've got based on my hardcore stream, a Bastion might knock me out in a way that I think a Nether Fortress won't. Hey, Merry Streamers! Just found out the roller coaster I work at is closing as of today. Rest in peace, Anaconda, 1991 to 2024. Best arrow looper in Virginia. Oh, so sad for you. But good news is, your coaster is forever memorialized in the Toy Cat Let's Play world. So when the next update comes out after this one, you'll be able to enjoy that. Santa is currently in Denmark and heading to Norway. You know, I feel like, you know, Santa's going on a little European trip. Is he worried about his carbon emissions? You know, like, oh, don't you think it's a bit irresponsible to be flying to Denmark and to Norway on the same night? Has he considered taking the train? I met someone really recently. It was so I've told the story. They someone came into a restaurant that me and some friends were in, and they were very like, was that lightning? That was probably lightning. Do we need lightning? I don't want a skeleton horse, but like, it feels silly not to get one if it's around. Also, there's a lava pit. Let's do our classic technique, but like down underground. So I'm gonna be careful, but I have enchanted golden apples, so I don't need to be. Santa's carbon emission probably consists of reindeer farts. I mean, there's a lot of carbon emissions in a reindeer fart, right? You know, Santa shouldn't be brushing off those concerns. So I need to go grab a water bucket. So we're gonna put one of these back. No, I want to put one of them back. How do you do that? There we go. Okay, so then we're gonna drop the cobbled deep slate, and we're gonna run around to grab the water that we just shunned. Honestly, at this point, we might have been faster going up to the surface, but I need to be in the Nether anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. So we have to go all the way back up to that water, because I didn't realize I didn't have water on me. Whoopsie. Totally fine. I guess there's water up here, too. We'll go for the faster one. Over there. Perfect. By the way, thank you, Isabel. I can and will be taking 10% of the credit for the trim due to the Eldritch powers used to summon the city. You have Eldritch powers that exclusively work when it comes to losing yourself money. And I've got to say, that is a talent in its own right. That is I'm amazed by them, Isabel. We need more people with roller coaster autism up in here. Yeah, you know, real talk. Also, wait, so Skulk blocks water, but also not? Anyway, yeah, I'm amazed at how many people with like very specialized types of autism jumping in here. It's I feel like it's a little wholesome thing when people are like, yeah, here's the thing I would like to talk about. You know, and I feel like Caroline and Cyclone James is one of those examples.
Is
like,
there ever a time that no one is watching an IBX Toy Cat video?
Maybe this is me being like, you know, like full of myself or something. I think it's interesting that on the second and third channel, there are moments. Like, there are moments when no one's watching an Andrew Andrews video. There's moments when no one's watching a 2Cat video. But every minute of every day for the last decade, there have been multiple people watching Toy Cat videos. I think every second. Wait, let me test that theory. I think the lowest views, yeah, like there's 3,000. There's 60 minutes in an hour. So I think, unless like there are, yeah, I think weirdly enough, there is always someone watching a Toy Cat video, which is kind of wild if you ask me. So I'm just gonna fill this last piece in with obsidian. I'm gonna keep the obsidian, but like put it away for now, and then I'm gonna get out my flint and steel, and we're going away again, chat. I'm so excited to get my hands on some better food. And I'm excited to... Actually, should we do ocean monuments? No, what I want to do, chat. Okay, here's my plan. I don't know if I'll stick to this. I think my next move needs to be getting an Elytra. I finally got silence, but I need to be fast with all the other trims still anyway. So I'm going to go look for an Elytra. Hope for the best. I liked your neurodivergence video. I'm amazed at how many people liked it. I felt like I was treading the line a bit thinly. But enough people are like, yeah, he's being fun, not harmful. But yeah, it was good to see you, Cat. Have a good Christmas. Oh, what is around me right now? I forgot to bring my blocks out. Oh, I'm in a new part of my nether. Oh, and I forgot to turn down my render distance. How do I always forget? It's an always forget, chat. It's not a sometimes forget. There we go. If you don't turn down your render distance in the nether, it lags. And that sounds crazy. It sounds like you're a conspiracy theorist. But if we're being honest, maybe you are. Maybe jet fuel can melt steel beams, you know? So, okay. This is bad. I want to go outwards, but I think it actually makes sense to go inwards, chat. No, I'm going to keep going outwards until I get an elytra. So outwards is this way, and outwards is this way. So we want to go that way diagonally. There are all sorts of magma cubes that don't want me to do that. I'm going to get my regen potion now. Because if I get into a bad situation, but not disastrous, I'm going to eat this instead of a golden apple. And let's just bridge across this real quick. Oh, I hear something. I hear something. Okay. Sounds really bad. Might be really bad. Is that a portal I just saw? Nope, just imagined it. It's hard to imagine Toycat being outright malicious. I get genuine, like, bad feelings if I imagine trying to hurt someone, right? Like, I don't know how there are people who aren't that way. Yeah, okay. Even when there are people who have done something, like, really wrong, I think to myself, like, but is it because they think they've done something wrong, or because, like, and even people who do something really wrong and think they've done something really wrong and know they've done something awful, it's like they still have to live with that. So, like, do they need me piling on top of them? But then at some point you have to pick heroes and villains for your story. We all do ultimately. But I find it really hard to concede that anyone is truly a villain. I think it's much easier to elevate someone to hero status than to diselevate someone to villain status. Okay, so I think adding a texture pack to your survival world is the hardest thing you could try to survive with. I hear the actions and stuff is really good, so maybe we should show that one off. We'll be streaming between the 25th and the 31st, Toycat. So 25th, 26th, no. 31st, no. 30th and 28th, 29th, 30th, like probably one or two of those days. I enjoyed yesterday a lot. I took it off from, I was gonna just take it off altogether, like, besides maybe like, you know, spend a few hours on a video in the evening. But I spent like about as many hours as I would spend on a day, but streaming. And I realized, like, man, yeah, it's crazy how much like time you can have if you do this. And so I realized I appreciate being a YouTuber because it means I can either pour a bunch of extra time into videos, or I don't know. I had a moment of appreciation. Basalt Delta's giving me flashbacks to losing everything. I went into one once. Yeah, these places are never that pleasant to go into. Gotta say, not a huge fan. Also, why is the render distance so extra low? I feel like in the Nether it's not usually this bad, right, chat? Oh, I bet. Wait, I know what it is. I bet it's because it's. I bet, chat. It's raining in the overworld, so my.
Christmas Toy Cat just joined house today's stream. Is it going Desert Welsh?
The answer, Mike Bailey, is so Desert Welsh. Look at this. I have silence. I'm gonna make more copies of silence. Actually, what is the recipe for silence? Oh, I can't see it because I don't have a crafting table. I got silence finally, and my life has, like, my belief in this run has elevated so massively. Also, another bastion. I keep clarifying to the game, like, I would love to find I would just love to find a fortress. And the game's like, no, bastions only. I have enough gold that I can do a lot of fun things with bastions, but I would still like to find a fortress, you know? Because I think a fortress is slightly less dangerous with my level of gear. Could be a wrong assumption. I don't think it is, though. That's what I really like about Lundo Morelli in Babylon 5. Would have been easy to see him as a villain, but he's too grey and understandable to be pigeonholed like that. Yeah, I love shows that are good at like portraying it that way, because I think especially in like in a lot of fields, it can be so easy to jump into that logic, and then you confront it with someone who's like, actually, the guy you think is evil, I think is really good. The guy you think is evil is actually the guy who speaks up for me and my friends. Yeah, I'm convinced this is what this is, chat. That I have lower render distance in the Nether because it's raining in the overworld. I feel like I need to check that out right now. I feel like I feel like that has to be it. How do I confirm? Okay, what I'm gonna do, chat. This is a weird thing to just jump in. I need to find out, and I don't know what's wrong with me. So we'll jump into the seed from Seed Sunday. Okay, so here's my render distance, as you can see. And then if we go into the, I'm just gonna, I'll make myself a normal Nether portal. I need to know if I've just discovered the dumbest Minecraft bug, because my render distance is so low. Like, so ridiculously low. Okay, so in we go. I can't believe you read my comment. No one even knows what Babylon 5 is. It's one of those sci-fis that is like highly regarded, right? Like it is one of the sci-fis. Like with Dune and Star Wars, Star Trek. The other one that people really love, Battlestar Galactica. Also, I need to find somewhere where my render distance actually matters. Okay, so I'm here now, chat. Oh, is it lagging? Sorry. Maybe render distance in the Nether is just this bad by default, actually. Sorry, okay, I think my theory is wrong. Unless my render distance goes down right now. Is Nether render distance just that low? Or maybe my Nether distance in the Nether is based on my overworld render distance? Okay, so I turned it up to 37, and my performance went down. I'll turn it down to 14. I think it's the same. I think it's just really bad. I just never really knew how bad it was, I guess. Okay, my bad. I think I should have stopped the timer for that. My bad. Whoopsie. We'll pause it for a second. Babylon 5's worth binging if you get... Oh, okay. I was like... Babylon 5's worth getting it if you can get it on whatever you stream these days. Bro's gonna cook his PC. It's true. I might... Okay, we're back. Hello. Pretty sure it's set in the Nether. It feels so much lower than it normally does, but it could just be I've spent so long in ancient cities, which feel like they should have low render distances, but don't. But now I'm in the Nether, which feels like it should have a high render distance, but doesn't. It's just breaking me in a different way. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, no. I'm at the most equipped I can be to deal with this, but I still don't want to. So let's go this way. Just get away. Oh. Don't wanna go, do you? Oh, he's gonna light me on fire now. I shouldn't have let him do that. Oh no, chat. This is really bad. Is my shield able to handle this? Oh god. What does my shield durability look like? Oh, it's got nothing. It's got nothing. I need to change that one out. Okay, so just gonna eat a couple of glowberries. Just a casual couple glowberries. Just gonna drop this on the ground. Gonna combine my stacks together. Make a crafting table. And then I think I can find a piece of iron in one of these, right? There we go. Just find some iron. Put the rest in there. Again. I don't know which one goes. It works. Craft this into a shield. Okay. Then we'll craft this into sticks, which we can just immediately make into torches. That's handy too. Then we'll put the shield on. And we can pick this up Or we can not. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so I'm just looking around for a fortress, chat. I'm getting pretty far out here. So maybe I should get closer towards the world origin. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I'm not interested. If you saw me look at you, no, you didn't. So I'm just going to jump around at really, really weird intervals to make it so if he is chasing me, he'll give up sooner rather than later. Okay, then we'll kill him. I have fortune on this axe. I think fortune and looting should be the same enchantment. That's my crazy take, chat. I think I might even argue efficiency and sharpness should be the same enchantment. I can see the argument against that. I can see there being a good argument against that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go all the way back. But no, like back a different way. Like maybe back this way. So that way when we do go back into the overworld, we're like closer to a portal than we'd otherwise be. I think that is a decision worth making. Okay, so this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, there's a lot of bad things in the Nether. Where's all the good things, you know? Where's all the wonderful congratulations and the great structures? I feel like there's not enough of them. Timer. Oh, yep. See, but I spent enough time getting it wrong that now it's right again. I accidentally played it. Oh, I pressed the button, but it hasn't reactivated. So, resume. See, it's fine. And there we go. It's roughly the right time now, chat. Again, it's all messed up by the time that I spent AFK anyway. Annoyingly. But, oh, okay. No, you don't. No, you don't. So you have to move fast when you're in a basalt delta. You don't have a choice. Okay, so cross this. We have to move fairly quickly. Have to move fairly quickly. Having a ton of blocks really helps with the Nether. Almost like this dimension is hell. It's almost like that, Balo. What a weird thing that is true. I wonder if there's some meaning to that we could gather. In fact, I doubt it. I bet there's none. Oh, time for taco soup and chips. I would love some taco soup and chips. Bird for life. Definitely make me some. So if we fall into lava, how long do we have to eat an enchanted golden apple? Do you think we have time? I'm still trying to be very, very cautious, by the way, chat. Like, I'm thinking through a lot of my moves in a way that is like hard for my brain to do. So that's why I'm having those moments where I'm like, I don't think I can talk about, you know, what does it mean to participate in a society or to believe that there are villains? Is believing that there are villains doing a great disservice to the wider society so that you can have a more comforting personal worldview? I just don't think I can do that, you know. I feel like if I do, I will die. And if I die, I'll be dead. If you fall in, eat it immediately. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Dasher. I feel like I kind of want to test it, but I know I probably shouldn't. I know I probably shouldn't. So, almost tested it by accident there. Still no sign of a fortress is absolutely wild. I've been in this world for 40 days. I found 80-something diamonds and 0 fortresses. Oh, actually, no, that's still nothing. Something that might be useful, actually, if you... I wonder if my... I remember very close to spawn, and also very close to my first ancient city, there were some... oh, pale oak trees. This is my portal I just came through. So I did a very long and protracted way of going out that way, and concluding, nope, not very much out there for me. Let's go this way instead. I could pick up a ton of blocks. I've only got 2 piles of cobbled deep slate. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I think that's what I'll do. No. No, not with a ghast there. So we'll go this way again. This looks like it was my initial intent. And then something stopped me. But let's try it out. It'd be funny if I find a fortress basically immediately this way. But we're going negative, negative, which is back towards spawn and portals we've been to already. which is bad for overworld structures, but we're looking for nether structures and then strongholds. And by definition, I don't know where strongholds are. So it's totally fine to be that way. I need to bridge across this in a safer way, but I don't see how I'm going to. If I go up there, it might be safe, I guess. Oh, there's a lot over here, chat. There's a lot over here. None of it is any good. None of it is any good at all. Okay. Did my best. So, yeah, if I die, I will be dead, says the Great Owl Master. We should add this to my philosophical quotes book. It is true. You might think, you might jest about it, but dead people are in fact not alive. Tragic though that may be. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna sprint at the same time. Honestly, this is such a curse nether. I kind of want to opt out of it. But there's no choice to, it's not a real choice to opt out of the curse nether. So up we go. I have to hope there's no magma cube just waiting to whack me off. You know, it's gotta buy me dinner first. And then we're gonna have to just go a very different way. See if that works out well. What we got? Oh, not too much. I guess we could just start mining. And as long as we're going in a unique way, it's fine. God, I'm happy you're good at parkour. I've got the enchanted golden apples to back up not being good at parkour, I think. This is why I travel through the Nether underground at Y17. Too scary on the surface. I think you can travel on the surface as long as you build yourself little tunnels. Any lobster roll tonight, Soy Cat, says Carrie Yang. I was very tempted to order a lobster roll. What I ate instead was just a lot of questionable bacony things. Yeah, basically everything. And then I had some scallops. Okay. I'm not a scallops person. They were just a little premium, covered in cheese too. This biome is a recipe for disaster. It really is. It's so big too. It goes like so massively on both sides. I should have checked that Bastion's chest. I'm just not emotionally down with doing it. So yeah, chat, if you're wondering where we're going next, the end city is the first move. Because I desperately want to get my hands on an Elytra. I'm going to need to get my hands on multiple Elytra. So actually, let's think about that logically. Like, but I want to get my hands on multiple Elytra, so I'm going to need multiple inventory slots. And maybe even enchant the Elytra I do get. I don't know, we'll think about it. Bacon and scallops. Yeah, weirdly they don't go together. And I mean, like, clearly they must, or society wouldn't say they do. But I felt like I didn't, like, get any huge love out of using them together. Bet you'll find some ancient debris. It'd be very funny if I found ancient debris. I will concede. I don't think I will, though. So we'll switch out for Nevrak. I bet I've got, like, I don't need that. So then we'll put that there instead of torches. And let's go. We'll pick up a whole pile of torches. And, yeah, thankfully, this pickaxe should be very easy to use. Also, soon I'll be dipping out. The stream's going so well, though. Also, wow, look at that. Do you see the speed difference? When I mine at a distance. I always forget that this is true. Because I always think it's like efficiency 5 only or something. Come on. I don't want you to be there. I bet I'm like on the side of a mountain where if I mine anywhere that will happen though. Oh no, maybe not. We're below a basalt delta something. Okay, so we'll mine this way, nice and cautiously. And just, how is this such a giant basalt delta biome? Do nether biomes make any sense? Are they deliberately this way? Is it maybe that this is the top of one and not the bottom? Where is this, chat? I'm so confused. There we go. Oh, it's like a little one of these. Oh, it's a nothing cave. It's a nether cave. So, let's keep mining, I guess. Ignore this. Hope it goes somewhere good. Basalt deltas suck. Yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of the Basalt United Airlines. You know, except for that one thing they did. So, yeah, I'm gonna level with you, chat. I was hoping for faster progress than this. But I'm also gonna accept that this might just be as good as we go. Okay, so there's a certain speed limit. Okay, if we go at the edge of our mining distance, this mine's a lot faster. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And also, before this pickaxe breaks and I forget about it, let's drop that on the ground, drop that in the ground, and then drop that on the ground for all we care about. Then let's grab out the enchanting table and the lapis. Then we're going to have to make a brand new pickaxe. We'll make it here, I guess. So we're going to make a brand new pickaxe, chat. We need some sticks first. Oh, it's so painful to do anything. And we'll make a brand new pickaxe. And then we'll also make some brand new sticks for some brand new torches. Okay, easy peasy. So then this new pickaxe we're going to enchant at the table. And there's only efficiency 1, so it's fine. Then we're going to mine up this. We're going to make sure we pick it up again. Because this is going back in there. And then this is going back in there. And we're picking out the chipped anvil. So this anvil is on its death legs now, but that's okay. And then we're going to combine the 2 pickaxes together so that we can get a efficiency 2 pickaxe. Boom! Look at my level of efficiency, chat. I am very soon going to need to go to a woodland mansion or something to pick up more anvils. But that sounds like a future me problem. Okay, let's start mining now. Let me show you how much faster it is. Oh, actually, that is a huge improvement. Wow, I was being sarcastic, but I should not have been. Wow, yeah. See, this is why it's useful knowing about. I get so much hate on the internet when I say, like, genuinely there is, like, 8 to 9 damage makes no difference to your survival. Sharpness 5 makes no difference to a regular netherite sword for so many enemies in Minecraft. Because dealing 14 damage or dealing 8 damage to a mob with 16 health is the exact same. You kill it in 2 hits. But if you have Smite, which deals like 20 damage to undead mobs and 8 damage to those who aren't, something like that, right? Then it makes it, I think it's 13 damage. But it makes a huge difference because you can 1 hit versus 2 hit. And the exact same thing is true for efficiency. If you hit the magical barrier where you can instant mine blocks, it means you go from taking as many seconds. Oh, God. That might kill me instantly, chat. It means you might hit that magical barrier where things change. That's my point. Okay, so we could drop down a hay bale. I think we should. I think that's what I'm going to do. What's the age of your average viewer? 4.5 years old, I think. No, 3.5. The ones who like talking about philosophy are actually the 2-year-olds. It's the very first thing people learn to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a hay bale. And I'm gonna hope there's not a ghast staring at me. Chill. Is there a fortress around here? There is not. So we'll go out this way now. We'll pray we find a fortress. I'm going to try and hug that wall over there. It probably is safer. I could also check that way, though. It might be something, and it is a little bit safer. No, chat! Oh, Lord. Okay, so that is why ghasts are a nightmare. Put simply. That's why ghasts are not your friends. But I'm just going to quickly look around here to see if there's any sign of a fortress. This is a... Like, also, what is the size of this basalt delta? Oh, Christ. Ouch. Okay. I'm going to have to drink the potion soon, I'm sure. Okay, I need to make some more berries. So, let's do that very soon. Let's just come over here. And then let's make a pile of bone meal. Yeah, let's just make some bone meal. 39, easy number. Oh. So, Kat, what's your favorite nether biome? I like the Crimson Forest. It's the most interesting. I think it makes sense that there's just a list of biomes that people hate in the nether. I want to like a biome, though. At least one biome. That's where I kind of arrive at. Oh, Okay, so now we're gonna. No, that way seems dangerous. Okay, let's turn around. We've gone this way. We didn't find a fortress, so let's go back the way where we might find a fortress, and there's like kind of closer towards World Origin. Because again, when I get out of the Nether, I want to be close to World Origin, close to a end portal, and then I want to start flying around it at speed, chat. I want to be zooming around that thing. So, yeah, now... Hello. Goodbye. I guess the way we do that is we just bridge across. Okay, I'm just going to start going. Ask questions later. Should have asked questions before, but it's okay. I'm good. Let's roll. So we'll go through this hole in the wall here. Also, you're too much of a pro gamer for your own good. I am professional because I get paid. That is true. It used to be such a, like, niche dream when I was a teenager to, like, be a professional gamer. Like, gaming was a waste of time, not a productive use of it. And then, like, somewhere in my teenage years, it was like, oh yeah, the reason you justify buying an expensive PC is you tell yourself, if I get one that's good enough to stream, maybe I'll start streaming one day and earn enough money to get the PC back. And I think it's kind of like the, you know, the Elon Musk, like, robo-taxi logic of people buy Teslas thinking, oh, it's not that I'm spending 50 grand on a vehicle. I'm spending 50 grand on a vehicle that will one day earn me money back. You know, it's like how people, you know, like, the reason people spend so much on a house is not just because houses are necessities. It's because we think of them as assets. And so you tell yourself, yeah, this costs, you know, like, it costs, like, $280,000. More than you would spend for a bowl of apples or a nice car or something. But you tell yourself, like, well, it's worth money, and it goes up in value, and you can rent it. So it's like it's got all these extra, like, things. I feel like that's what, like, Elon Musk has been, like, subtly doing with Teslas. And, you know, basically in misleading ways. You'll never be able to rent out your Tesla. But the fact that it, like, helps some number of people convince themselves to buy it makes it a hugely good marketing tactic. And I feel like that's more or less the exact same thing that people were doing with PCs for a little bit. Being like, yeah, I might stream. Now, you know, streaming is the thing that people do. People just go on the internet and watch people play video games. I'm watching a lot of, like, old media from back in that time, where there was, like, this real, like, you know, like, the internet. It was like a widespread thing amongst, like, mainstream celebrities being like, ha ha ha, people go on the internet and watch people play video games. You can't even be bothered to play it yourself. And I think it's such an interesting, like, if you think about it, that really can be said for, like, everything in the world, and you'd be equally valid. Like, you know, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel that might have made the joke, but it, like, oh, you're just gonna watch two people have a conversation rather than having your own conversation, get a social life much. Except I think it's much more, even though I think it's true that two people can be better at having a conversation than you, I think it's much more openly admittable, like, yeah, it is very normal that some people are better at playing video games than me, no matter how good you are at video games, right? And even if you're really good at a video game, you're probably not good at all of them. And so in the same way that now it's accepted, like, oh yeah, if you want to find someone who knows how to... I rented a car. It was some really weird Citroen, I think. And I could not open the petrol cap. And, you know, in the days before Google, I think I might have had to ask, like, another person, like maybe the petrol store attendant or something. But it's like, no, you watch a video and it's like, oh, this is a really dumb car. It's done in a strange way. Also, you want it to be an asset, but it turns out to be an arse-et, says Dasher. Very high quality. Also, Hertz Rent-A-Car is apparently telling people, oh, you're renting a Tesla? Do you want to just have it? Yeah, they bought way too many Teslas, which means, you know, the sales tactics apparently worked on them. So I'm going to get myself some pork chops, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Why are there so many fires over this biome, chat? Also, I think I'm going to have to drink the potion soon. It's getting pretty spicy up in here. I have to eat at some point. just one. Then we'll run this way. And, oh god. Oh dear god, how did a bunch of mobs even ever spawn here? That's fine. I don't want to leave the hay bale. That feels like littering. I guess I'm going to have to, though. For the sake of my health. Okay, so run this way. Then run this way. And we're going to get close to somewhere we've been before. Because my X and my Z were always pretty lined up. Which isn't actually what I'm looking for. I think I want to come back this way. And then I want to go this way. Because I want to find about 256, 256. It's the most likely place for a fortress in any world. So we're going to pick up some cooked pork chops, if we're lucky. And I am lucky, you better believe. And we'll pick up some more cooked pork chops. It's annoying all the piglins coming after me. It's a shame there's absolutely nothing I can do about that, chat. Don't try to tell me there is. Yeah, this is a big dead end. Not going to work out. So instead, we'll come back this way, and we'll take a right turn. Gold armor. Yep, just nothing we can do about it. I totally agree. Yeah, if you get the most expensive baseball bat, will you automatically become a pro baseball player? Yeah, that's... I think it's weird in other hobbies no one justifies it that way. Besides maybe, like, parents trying to buy for their kids. But it's... I think in, like, a lot of hobbies, it's actually, like... It makes you... People don't like it if you spend a bunch of money on the hobby before you know, like, what you like about it. Like, you almost have to, like... I don't know, when I go skiing, like, once a year. It's one of my, like, middle-class white people hobbies I'm trying to pick up. And, you know, to signify that I might like McDonald's, but I can like a painting too, maybe, or whatever. But so I always rent skis, but like the people who are really serious about it, they're like, yeah, I have my own skis. I pay the price of a brand new pair of skis just to transport those skis to the hill. That's how much I like skiing. I don't want to use no rental skis. Also, one of these has some food in it. Oh, okay. It was this one, but it's all like wrong food. Chat, this biome is being horrible to me. I said it was my favorite, and now it's punishing me for that, apparently. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna stack myself up. Gonna be very cautious about that guy. Then we're gonna have to do it again. I know that gold armor makes this whole place a bit easier. Maybe I should just put them on, like... These boots are dying, to be fair. No, but feather falling is gonna save my life more than gold armor. So is skiing only for white people in the UK? I'm just making a joke. I feel... there are some... It's weird, there's some, like hunting or something. There are some things where you're like... Why... Very interestingly balanced along racial lines, right? In a way that is... I think, to me, is an indication of, like... These things can't be that good if they only pick up certain segments of the population. Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe that's like, overthinking it. Maybe, like... People just like different things, and but I feel like anything. Also, no, Neverac. Okay, I need to go pick up some more blocks. Are you scared about skiing? Yeah, it's like I think it's the most dangerous thing I regularly do. Like I don't think it's like that dangerous in itself, but it's like driving, where it's like if you could choose not to, you decrease your mortality rate quite a bit. Okay, so we've made it all the way here and we haven't found a nether fortress, chat. Also, see, that feather falling helped me out way more. Okay, let's go down. That feather falling helped me out way more than, oh, nice. Then I think gold armor would have helped me out in that situation. And then gold armor's only good for one biome too. Like, there's so many downsides, not a lot of upsides. Perfect. I like that a lot, chat. Okay, so there's a portal here. That's cool to see. I kind of want to go back through it just to see what's on the other side. But I think I'm just going to start going into the negative looking for a portal. Okay, that's chill. You don't have to reward me for anything I've done. So, yeah, I still need to look for some gunpowder at some point. You know, you could be my first source of gunpowder. No, you don't. So, oh boy, here comes the best biome, says Dasher. I think the Nether Wastes does have a real charm to it. You know, say what you will about every other Minecraft biome. Ubit's gonna break if you stay on that soul sand. Oh, it's so worth it though. The faster movement is so essential for getting through the soul sand valley. Okay, I didn't look at you. I didn't look at you. Don't say I did. You didn't. You heard that from incorrectly. Okay, so we're just gonna run this way now. We're deep in the negative, so this is all uncharted nether. I'm just praying. Just praying that it leads me. So we have to use one of these. Praying that it leads me into a nether fortress. I think, yeah, I think this is a worthwhile investment, chat. Like being able to sprint across this before skeletons spawn. That is worth its weight in gold. And that's perfect. I agree. So this is going fine. Everything is going very fine. So now we're heading out to negative, which is great. This is the real chance of finding a nether fortress here too. Let's see if we can't do that. I'm gonna have to mine for some netherrack blocks because I'm using up basically all of mine. So let's get the efficiency moving. At the edge of my distance, it's instant mining time. Anyone seeing a nether fortress yet? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not seeing any. So up here and over there, maybe. I was referring to Bedrock Soul Sand Valley, but all right. See, I got through it so quickly, but by the time I read your comment, Dasher, you could say I was a Dasher because of how quickly I made it through that biome. You know, that's the only real truth there. So, yeah. Oh, that's another bastion for. Gonna drink some bubble tea. Did you get silence? Yes, this is my quest to get all of the armor trims, and I just got silence, which is such a big deal. I'm very happy with the finding of that. So, yeah, now we're gonna slide over here. Go up there, maybe? And, oh god, no, I don't want to go up there. I would rather die. But wait, where are we finding a fortress otherwise, right? Yeah, I think we have to go up and over this. Okay, so jump back over here. So this was also a nowhere ending, right? So I'm just going to stack up. I'll break up, actually, and we'll be good. Fix your boots, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can repair them in the anvil if I just use enough. Yeah, that actually is a good idea. Wendy, hello. I think I'd like to repair them with, like, something with, like, some unbreaking on or something. Yeah, if I get, like, unbreaking 1 on a pair of boots. That's a really good idea, Wendy. I forgot that I can just repair my boots using boots. And that I don't have to just let them die. So we could slide into this bastion. Just check the chests really quick while we're here. Then slide out. What do you reckon, chat? I think, you know, this is a great idea. Slide into the bastion. Eat some glowberries in the most dangerous place imaginable. Slide over here. I just want to sit on top of the bastion, so if I do get knocked by a ghast, I'll fall into the bastion and not anywhere else. And I don't think I brought a lava bucket with me. I always try to bring a lava bucket with me. So instead we'll use the power bow. And this can be my equivalent. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the power bow as just my sneaky get it done block. We'll place some blocks there and over there. And if I've got my stack of arrows still, which I do, we can just, like, kill the piglins. So yeah, this is a really decent alternative to like the lava bucket technique's great if you don't want to cause any anger, but if you literally don't mind a murder or two. Oh, what's happening here? Okay, if you don't mind a murder or 3, this is a great way to get it done too. It's so satisfying also. Okay, so that's a lot of arrows. I'm gonna get more actually. I don't need to worry about it any amount. So place a few blocks this way and over here too, and let's start shooting them from here. So I'm gonna go crazy on this. Again, this would be so much easier with a lava bucket, but this is a great second option. Every single piglin, just get rid of them. Are they all gone? I bet they're mostly gone. And so we're good to go. Let's jump. Anything left? Nope. Let's jump. And you good? We good? Yep, we're great. Okay, no, that guy... I have to kill the brutes. They are too dangerous to let live. And so to get the brute to come here, I'm going to have to shoot that guy. So brute, come back. I don't think they can get to me, or they probably would be. But yeah, I just want to check their chests this badly. It'd be cool if we got a trim, right? I don't think we are getting a trim. But it'd be nice if we did. Oh, okay, that was scary. So can they come this way? I really assume not, but I don't want to make that assumption and die. Also, we've got a looting sword, I should remember that. Also, too much gold to do anything with. So, Netherite upgrade. Jesus Christ, chat. What incredible luck. Soul speed. I'll add that to another pair of boots. And then I'll get more soul speed on this. Yeah, that'll be great. Fortune efficiency, no. Obsidian? Yes. Actually. Great. Thank you. Was just looking for that. I kind of want to grab soul speed and put it on some boots, chat. Do I have only soul speed 2 right now? I do. Okay, chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. People have been asking me to do this forever. So let's do it right now. We have to construct an anvil. No, we don't. Do we need a crafting table? No, we do, because we're going to make boots. You can't make boots in your inventory, even though... Like, why can't you just do this and make boots in your inventory, chat? Do they think I'm stupid? Do they think I don't know that there's meant to be a space between these? Anyway, I'm going to make a pair of boots right now. Okay. Then we're going to grab our enchantment table. Again, this is a very complicated setup when you have no inventory space. So what we'll just do is we'll free up a couple slots by dumping that in there and that in there. Okay, so now we can empty out the anvil and the enchantment table. So enchantment table goes there. Okay, this is going to cost me a ton of levels, chat, but I think it's actually worth doing, so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to enchant these to see if I can get unbreaking. If I can't get unbreaking, which I can't, then we don't enchant it. Easy as that. So then we pick this back up, put this back away. So then we're going to put the soul speed 2 on these boots. That's soul speed 2. Soul speed 2 goes on these boots. And then we put soul speed 2 on these boots of soul speed 2 on these boots, which you combine together to make this absolutely delightful soul speed free boots. It costs 14 levels now, so it's going to be impossible to repair again, basically. And all of my experience and levelness are all gone. But yeah, that's good. Now that I'm here anyway, also, I'm going to make the silence trim. I've got 1 copy of silence, and I can use it plus some cobbled deep slate to make at least 3, right? Like, I think 3 copies is the minimum that we would want. So we take out our silence, and we're gonna make silence. Wait, did I do that right? And then we're gonna make silence. And now I've got 4 copies of silence, and now I can trim all of my armor with silence. But the only thing I'm missing is resin. I want to make every trim that I make today with resin. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So then we're going to break the anvil. I'm amazed that it has survived as long as it has. And now I've got soul speed 3 and a beautiful pair of boots that are fully recovered. It'll cost less levels if you swap the boots. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I always forget that you should switch. It doesn't make sense to me that you have to switch them anyway. Like, it's a Byzantine logic system. You shouldn't have to do it that way, but it is my bad for not doing it that way. Also, ancient debris. Chat, ancient debris. What am I going to do with you? So then we'll recheck this one, see if I didn't miss an ancient debris in there. And now we'll go looking around the rest of the... because there's definitely a chest just down here I didn't look into. I'm just looking for a trim, ideally, but if we found something else, I wouldn't be too mad, I guess. So a diamond shovel sounds pretty cool. But I don't want it. I mean, at some point I'll want it, but that point is not now. So, down there are chests, and they can probably contain things I want. I bet the risk isn't worth the reward for going down. Maybe it is. No. Not right now. Not till I get an elytra. I want to feel more secure before I do that. I'm looking for a fortress today, chat, and a fortress exclusively. Once I get to a nether fortress, I can go to the end. Once I go to the end, I can get an elytra. And once I have an elytra, I can properly cross my world, including my nether, to better look for bastions. So that way I can go for the safer bastions and find the trim. It's very, very rare, the bastion trim, so I know I'm going to be going to, like, 50,000 bastions for it. And so I'd rather get done the important thing first. And to me, the important thing first is going to find a nether fortress, which I have not found at all. I've traveled so far and so wide, and yet I have nothing to show for it. I want to go over there, but it's scary, chat. Let's just commit. Let's just commit. Oh god, I hear some ghasts. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get emotionally ready. Come on. Oh, wait, what blocks do I have? What blocks do I have? Ah! Okay, so this is fine. I have no blocks, apparently. And that is a bad thing. So, let's go make some blocks. This is probably the best we can do on the budget that we have. Just really destroy some blocks here. Did you really find silence, says a Hollow Heretic? I did. I really found silence. I spent so long looking for an ancient city. I'd emotionally accepted, like, look, if you don't find it the first time, that's okay. I went through the whole process today. Let me tell you about it. But I came out on the other side a stronger person. So now we're gonna head this way. Oh god, I don't like doing this, chat. I do not like doing this. It's not my first choice. I guess it must be my first choice if I'm doing it. I much prefer exploring on land, where the disasters aren't so terrible. Congratulations, Hollow Heretic. Thank you. The relief when I found it. Like, the warden had just spawned, so I couldn't enjoy it as much as I might otherwise. But the relief when I found it was like this feeling of just knowing all I have to do now is not die, and I've got the rarest trim. All I have to do is, like, the other structures are findable. Like, I have to not die to them too. It's the same thing. All I have to do is not die, and I've got this. That is a powerful feeling. There's a feeling of hope. It is a feeling of joy and sheer elation, let me tell you. Okay, so now this way. And maybe up there. Yeah, let's go for it. Also, it's good to see you, Tyler Kavauskas. How are you doing on this wonderful day in which I find you? I'm going to look at the trims again to see which ones I like. I think everyone likes silence the most, and after that, it's kind of down to personal preference. Okay, so back into the destruction of the Nether game. Okay, so chat. Oh, yeah, look at this. Lyrics Cat, here's to finding the next trim.
Here's to finding the next trim.
Thank you, Lyrics Cat. Lil Rick's Cat. I don't know, I've said Lyrics Cat a few times. You're not a cat that sings things, as much as I would like that. Thank you so much, though. So I'm going to just make this into a pile of planks, then I can drop this and start picking up more blocks. I really appreciate the tip on this wonderful Christmas Eve. It is very heartwarming to see how many people are so giving. And I am appreciative to you. Okay. Got it. So we want to go this way, because we need to be below -400, or we're not going to find a fortress. Okay, chat. If there's no fortress here, I think I've somehow got a dud of a world, and there's just no nether fortresses. You know, this happens. Very real thing. Sometimes your nether just doesn't have a nether fortress. Yep, very real concept there. So I'm going to just jump across here. Yeah, I guess it makes sense just to jump onto one of these. Eat some glowberries. And we could probably climb up this whole thing, actually, by... Yeah, okay, here's my move, chat. I put this... Oh, no, wait. It's a magma cube chasing me. Okay, so I think if we use bone meal, we could get out of here a lot faster. But right now, my inventory is too mismanaged for that to work. Maybe I should get rid of the rotten flesh. Like, I'm going to trade it for, like, 2 emeralds or something. There's no way 2 emeralds should be holding up a whole inventory slot. So I might just need to dump it. Okay, so up here. I think this is going to be my last check for a nether fortress, chat. If there's a nether fortress here, there's a nether fortress here. And if there's not, there's not. I think I'm just going to accept that as reality. We're gonna mine through here. Okay. We're gonna mine through here. And if the nether leads me to great things, then I must be worth great things. And if it does not, then I must not be. How are you doing so far, Toycat? All good? Yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot now that I've... It's so relieving when you finish a big task, because the world of opportunity opens up to you. And a part of me felt like, oh yeah, it'd be real fast. I'd just like, every 10 minutes I'd be switching tasks. But I've spent an hour looking for a nether fortress so far. Thank you, Charm74, so much for becoming a channel member. I hope you enjoy your new access to members-only videos, including the brand new Let's Play. We do it in the old style for members, because again, like, all the stats tell us that it does not perform in the YouTube algorithm. But I know a lot of people seem to enjoy him, and if that's you, then I am glad to say. Do the same over here. I'm gonna just do this a few times across the biome, maybe. Just stack down. Okay, so 256, 256 is the rough coordinates we're aiming for. If I find another bastion, I'm just, you know, I'm gonna start killing Endermen, or killing piglins, hoping I get blaze rods. Because at that point, it's the only option I'll have left. Oh, I thought Bedrock had a deal where fortresses were at set coordinates. Yeah, it's at roughly 256, 256. So on any set of coordinates, and then plus 400 each time you want to find them. It's the most likely place to find them around there. Like, that is their most likely coordinate, and then 257 and 255 are just as likely. But you get substantially less likely at 0, 0, and 400, 400. It should be that they're evenly spaced, but they're not. And that's a bummer. So, yeah, after all this searching, I think we can say, as depressing it is, I think we can... Also, did I look at Enderman? When did I look at an Enderman, chat? When did I possibly look at an Enderman? Yeah, I think... It's a nice biome to run through. But after all of this, no fortress. Yeah, I feel a little bit downbeaten. But again, I need to remind myself, like, I got the hardest thing done now. Like a fortress, even if I spend like a full 3 days looking for it or something, it'll still be a full 3 days. That's the, like, you know, like, if I spend a full 8 days, oh, Christ. That would be absurd. But I know, unlike Silence, where I might just never find it, I know I will find this. I'm gonna have to eat this. Oh my god, just so brutally violent. So, yeah, that's something I'm gonna remind myself as we go through this. Is there no other way to get blaze rods? It's an interesting Minecraft decision, and I don't know what I think the answer should be. Like, if I was working on Mojang, what would I do? I don't actually know if there's a good answer to like, blaze rods being obtainable in one way means there's one part but never a run. Thank you, Dave! 458 channel members. So very exciting. Yep, okay, I'm gonna conclude. No nether fortresses today. But, chat, no matter what anyone else says, the real highlight today is we have silence! And we have a netherite upgrade, which I, like, might use at some point, maybe, I don't know. But I have it, chat. I have purple, I have yellow, and I have blue in here somewhere, probably. Do I have blue? I should have blue. Are you blue? Yeah, there we go. We got blue, we got purple, and we got yellow. We got all the rarities today, chat. And in the next part, we'll be getting even more of them. It's gonna be great. But you know what else is great? You, for watching today's stream. Thank you for making it to Streammas. This is officially the last stream of it. We are done. We have done wonderfully. And ultimately, I think I enjoyed this a lot. It always is like a huge drain. Like, I was not made to be social every single day. I'm just, that's not what I am built for. I am trying to be built for it. Slowly, you know, I'm trying to pull off the extroverted introvert or whatever. But it has been hard. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that in future years we can continue the streamers tradition, you know, in like some larger number of streams for December, because ultimately I have a lot of fun with them. Otherwise, I hope you did all enjoy today's stream in particular. If you did, don't forget to smash that button. You know the button. Smash the good button. I'm just kidding. I hope you enjoyed. I had a wonderful streammas, and I hope to have an equally good one next year. But yeah, oh, also actually, so even though I'm gonna be taking a bit of a slowdown on streams, I might stream for an hour or so tomorrow. I'll redirect you to that stream, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, I think I might stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And otherwise, go check out today's video, I guess. You might like it. And if you don't like it, you'll get your money back.